Alright, so we're going to take this form into Mesh Mixer, make it a solid. Um, Alright, so there it is. Go to Edit, make solid. That's interesting, isn't it? Wow. That's quite nice. So at this point, you have an artistic decision to make. You might want to just work with this. So I would press accept and then export that, and that'll go into Sculptris because that's low res. We didn't finish it out. So solid, low, save. Yeah, that's pretty nice. You could put bug on there. And that's going to look pretty cool. Alright, so the other option is this takes longer, so I probably won't record it. But you starting over. Make solid. Alright, so you go to sharp edge preserve is what I usually do. Let's find out what it does if it's accurate, and then you dial these up. We could dial them down. We don't have to dial them all the way up. Let's try dialing them to around 300 or so. And then you press update. And so what it'll do is that you could dial it up pretty high. You could get all the detail that's there, or you could get somewhere in between. Alright, that was pretty quick. I have a feeling this isn't, well, okay. Still, you can see some of that texture. It's pretty subtle, but for the sake of a demo, I think we're going to go with it. And what I might do as well, like you could dial this up pretty high and get all that. How many? We're going to accept that, and that's only 200,000. So it should go into Sculptris pretty well. So we don't have to involve another app. I'm going to cut this flat so it doesn't taper off in there. So you go to plane cut, find where you want to cut that, right about there, and it'll remove the bottom. If I wanted to remove the top, I just press this arrow, but I'm going to do that, remove the bottom, and it says it'll remesh that fill, so you could, that end, so you can see it's already wanting to seal it off. So you just press accept, and then I'm going to export that. I'm going to give that a number 2. Alright. And then we'll see what that does in Sculptris, if that's going to work okay. So sometimes these models don't come back. Okay. That's not too bad. And then you can take your smooth tool and you can kind of like go to some of these areas here, make them look a little, transitions a little bit nicer, so it doesn't look so fake. And we could, you know, we could do a lot with it. We could, well, let's try this. Global, we could kind of distort it if we want to. We could go to back to grab and do some more. We go to scale, X, Y, Z. You can make certain, you know, certainly smaller. So yeah, it could become fairly natural looking. All right.